What up, YouTube? Yes, sir. I haven't been here in a minute. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. And what we're gonna do today is we're gonna break down the last week that happened, and we're gonna go ahead and see what could happen this upcoming week. So, hope you guys like this kind of content. I'm gonna be a lot more active on here. So leave a like, subscribe. Let's get right into the business. Boom. So here we are, Euro USD. I did do a little bit of analysis already, so I want to keep things nice, straightforward over here. But I would love to see price action attack this high right there. That is the idea right there. So let's zoom out a tad bit right here. There's a higher time frame level of liquidity that we are targeting. It is now going to be this area up here. This area up here is just sitting there. It's been sitting there for quite some time now, almost coming up to a year. And we've been seeing some order flow build its way up to there. Now, I do have this area here, this POI, just in case price makes its way back down. That's an area where you would want to see price react off of, just like here. That is an area to keep your eyes on. So, we could explains a little bit of what we're doing here. Come back down. These are areas of liquidity as well. Now I'm going to explain to you briefly why this is an area of liquidity and why it's something you should keep an eye out for. But first, let's go back a tad bit and see what the heck happened this week and why the heck did it move like this. So Monday, I think we can go on the 15th. That's probably the best intraday time frame. Everything makes a nice storyline. There we go. Monday. So if you guys weren't aware, Monday was choppy right here. Very poor price action. I mean, there's not much opportunity you can take there. Until this, there was not too much opportunity. Now, why was price choppy here? We have to look here. What is this? Imbalance, right? So the imbalance is being filled like that. That's how they fill imbalances, right? This whole thing is an imbalance that needs to be filled. What is this? Liquidity grab, right? Simple. All right. It's making sense. A liquidity grab is making this all come back up here, right? A raid. So, what do we know about raids? Raid targets the next high. This whole thing is actually just a pullback. Just an ugly one though. Boom. Boom. Right? If we take this out, take the drawing out. Boom. Just looks like that, right? So that's something you guys want to keep in mind. So that's what happened here. Monday was trash. We had to wait for liquidity to be taken. So as soon as this liquidity got taken right here, and ideally, this is what I wanted. I was making an analysis. I wanted to see price just dive a little deeper and then go high. I wanted a target down here, right? Below all of this. But price didn't give it and flew higher. Flew way up here, right? Boom. What do we have here? Another pullback. Price came down. Same pattern. Liquidity, raid, fly, right? This is from the spread, so not all brokers have that little wick there. So if you check your broker, there's probably not that wick there. Price flies, boom, and then what happened up here? Some could say we reacted off of this liquidity, we reacted off of this, which is true, but what really happened is we reacted off of higher time frame liquidity. So let's go look for that. That was that little high there. Boom. Boom. Oh, snap. Make sense? That high and that order block. So let's go back to the 60-minute time frame. 60-minute time frame. It's gonna make sense. So this is all gonna make sense. That little ugly high there is why price reacted. And then you pick these order blocks here. Why am I picking it like this? Because this is the big block of structure. I'm making it very vague because either way, I'm not entering up here on the 1 hour. It doesn't have to be precise on the 1 hour. It only has to be precise on the M5 and on the time frame where you're entering is where it has to be precise. It's crazy how that old structure point actually is holding, right? Look at all that. Look how beautiful it is. It's crazy, huh? Look how beautiful that is. Perfect. And yeah, for some of you guys who think that I charted that already, I did not chart that already. I just did that today. So, boom, price gave us a reaction. But what do we come to find out? Is that we are building back up, right? We are building back up. Why did price not react over here? Some of you guys are probably asking that, right? This is what we call a smart money trap. This is not an order block. This whole area is not an order block. What supports an order block? Let's run back the rules. Last down close candle before the, or in this case, last up close candle before the down move. But there's an element missing, and that's a key element here. You need the raid. Raid. There's no raid there. Especially when news does this, go check out my news video. Click my channel, go back a few videos. There's a news secret, how to trade news. That one explains that when price comes back up, it does not do that, but instead climbs back up, right? And this is what we call the news. I don't know. The news liquidity is what I call it. Looks like that. So it's a typical pattern that happens with news. So we're going to come back here, and it's going to make sense. Boom. News hit right there. So that's a news release. And you can see it when we go all the way down to the M5. Check this out. Look how huge it is right there. So if you take this out, think about how many people took, oh, I'm gonna take a sell, I'm gonna take a sell, I'm gonna take a sell right there. Whether they were right or wrong, there's a lot of orders that were sitting there, and a lot of orders that are going to be taken here. So ideally, what you would want to see is price do that, or price do that. Then come back down to here. Why do we want to see price come down to here? Relative equal lows. Did this low take liquidity? No. Now, is it possible that that's a SMT divergence? Yes, because on Dixie dollar index, it did take that, right? We can go check that out right now. On the dollar index, it did take the high, right? But I like to believe that's still an area to look out for. So, especially with all this, right? This is a target. If you're taking a sell, target that area there. Because, like I said, that is an area that has not been taken. It just immediately opened and started going up. That's a no-no. That means price is coming right back there anytime soon. Let's see if I can find an example of that. You know, this is a small example, but it works. Price immediately started coming down, came back, right? That's, or here, price immediately started going up, came down, right? You can look for as many examples as you want. That exists, and it's common. It's very, very common. That's an area to keep an eye out for, possibly. Let's see. I guess that one did take the high, but yeah, here's a good example. Price opened, came down, came right up, took the liquidity, and then continued. So that's an area that we want to see. We want to see a similar thing happen over here. Might be now, might be later, right? But keep an eye on this area. And for now, the bias will remain as such. Keep an eye on how price reacts here. If you get a setup, target that low, right? If you don't get a setup, don't worry. Your chance will come. Your chance will come. And that's my Sunday analysis video, or weekend analysis video for you guys. I hope you guys found this insightful. I'll try to make it short and sweet. We got a lot of things to do this weekend, so I want you guys to leave a like again. Comment below if you want more. And yeah, I'm going to try to do this every single week. Thank you guys. You guys have a wonderful time.